Wow. We are now on the fourth of our series of spring meditation, the elements of life, and it's water. Water. So, what does water symbolize? Well, spiritually, it symbolizes emotions and intuition, adaptability, of course, cleansing and renewal. The inner world and our subconscious flow. It's the power to navigate life's changes with flexibility and depth. Water has symbolization across cultures in rituals, deities, and personal growth practices, as well as connects us to empathy, inner wisdom, and the constant cycle of life. It encourages us to flow around obstacles rather than resist them. Psychologically and character traits, water symbolizes being empathetic and intuitive, being highly sensitive to your own feelings and others, being adaptable, like water taking the shape of its container. You're flexible, resilient in the face of change, and deep and introspective. You tend to be soulful, thoughtful, though you may struggle with fear or insecurity when imbalanced. Because we all know cultures around the world equate water to healing and energy. People go great distances to drink or bath in water from mountains, wells, and springs that are imbued with special energy. Also have the ability to absorb prayers and cleanse unwanted energy and bestow good medicine. So I want you to think, where in your life do you experience flow? Contrasting to, where do you feel stagnant? So for me, I feel flow when I do meditation research and then share it with you all. I feel flow when I'm with family, even though I do it a little slower now, being with them. My flow, I feel wonderful in cold, clear weather. Yet I realize I need to set boundaries, for instance, of how much work I do when I volunteer or babysit. And where do I feel stagnant and I have to work on is health follow-ups, as well as weight concerns and eating nutritious food, organization of house. And I want to travel, but I'm so slow at it, I feel stagnant with that. So I want you to think about where you flow and where you feel stagnant. Okay, we have the Tai Chi flow. You may be seated or standing, and let's work with Dr. Adam Potts, compassion in motion.
Welcome everyone to Begin with Breath Tai Chi. My name is Dr. Adam Potts, the Tai Chi PT, and today we'll do a 15-minute Tai Chi flow that's designed to cultivate self-compassion and inner strength. All right, if you're here live, type in Team Live, or if you're on the replay, type in Team Replay just to connect. All right, and we'll do a Tai Chi flow. So also at the end, stick around till the end if you can. I'm going to share a poem with you as well. All right, but for now, find a place where you can do some mindful movement. Alright, so as always, don't worry about getting the movements perfect. Just follow along the best you can. I'll be your mirror image. You can have a seat at any time. We'll begin with the feet together or as close as you can. The hands can come to the lower abdomen and taking a few deep breaths in and out. As you breathe in, the belly expands. As you breathe out, the belly returns toward the spine, abdominal breathing. You can always breathe normally, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose or out through the mouth. Just taking a moment to feel into the body. Just feeling present in the here and now. And then on the next inhale, you can hold the breath at the top just for a moment and then let it out with a big sigh. Just letting out tension and stress. The arms can float down by the sides. And as you breathe in, the arms float up. They circle in front as if you're gathering in energy, bringing it in towards the heart, and then send it down towards the earth, sinking the chi. Breathing in, gather. Breathing out, directing down. Nice and easy, nice and slow. Just feeling the sensations. One more time, sink the chi. And then step one foot out to the side, either foot. The arms float up in front to shoulder height. The arms float down, the knees and hips soften. Breathing in like mist rising from the lake. Breathing out, floating down like a gentle rain. Opening the door, the start of the journey. One more time, rising up, softening down. This time the arms float out to the sides like you're spreading your wings. The arms float down, the palms face up. They float up the midline of the body, pressing up overhead, floating out and down, holding up the sky. Breathing in, rising up. Breathing out, letting go. Opening the shoulders and the chest, decompressing the spine. One more time, holding up the sky. This time, this hand here is going to lift the moon right off into the clouds. Palm faces down as it brushes across the water. The other hand lifts the moon. Palm faces down, brushing across. Once again, gentle rotation. All right, one more time, lifting the moon. This time, both hands float up towards the sky as we gaze at the moon. Palms face down, brushing across, rotating the hands, facing up towards the sky. Once again, just a gentle rotation, never forcing it, just easing in. One more time, gazing at the moon. And then from here, both hands float down, they drift up to shoulder height. And then switching sides. This time the palms face away. The hands drift across the horizon and then down. Floating up, drift across, painting on the canvas. It's like we're making strokes with our hands. Nice brush strokes right across. This time the arms float up and over like a big wave. The Chen circles. And just coming up as much as you can comfortably, just letting go of striving. Just being here is enough. One more time on this side, Chen circles. And then reverse direction with the arms, floating up to shoulder height, palms face away, the hands drift across the horizon and down. Floating up, drift across, painting on the canvas. One more time, breathing in, breathing out. This time the arms float all the way up and over, the Chen circles, opening the shoulders, lubricating the joints, creating freedom of movement. One more time, Chen circles. And then circle the arms in front, hugging the tree, rounding out the arms, then the arms open. This hand here drops down and drifts over to the other side. The hands switch positions, and they float across like clouds in the sky. When you get to the corner, the hands switch again. Wave hands like clouds, softening the shoulders, the neck, the face, and the eyes. Soften the jaw, using only what you need. All right, one more time, drift across. This time the top hand makes a hook. The bottom hand comes up, and the bottom hand floats across the horizon, palm turns out. Circle it around again. We call this single whip. The hand floats across, palm turns out, and you can keep going just like that. Or this time, if you like, you can step in as the hand comes up and then step out as it floats across. One more time on this side, single whip. And then release the hook. The hand drifts over, wave hands like clouds, taking your time as you step in, drifting across, letting go, and breathing. This time the top hand makes a hook, the bottom hand comes up, floats across, palm turns out. Circle it around again, single whip. And if you like, this time you can step in as the hand comes up and then step out as it floats across. All right, one more time, single whip. And then release the hook, the hand drifts over, wave hands like clouds, taking your time as you step in, drifting across. Just really letting go of any tension you don't need as we learn to move like nature with effortless ease. And we'll drift across a few more times like a moving meditation. Just tuning into the body, feeling the sensations. One more time, wave hands like clouds. And then both hands float down. They circle in front, hugging the tree. And then shift all your weight over to one side and step in, step out to the corner, and as you step out, the arms open, the front knee bends. Then the front knee begins to straighten as you shift back, crossing the wrists, then hinge from the hips, keeping the spine long. The arms float out to the sides. Cross the wrists again, shift forward. The front knee can bend, the arms can open. We call this the butterfly. So hinging from the hips, once again, keeping the spine long. You don't have to go very low. Just being kind to yourself, please. Cultivating compassion. One more time, the butterfly. Take a bow, flutter the wings, cross the wrists, and open. This time, step the front foot back in, hug the tree, shift all your weight over and step in. Step out to the other corner, the arms open, front knee bends. Then shift back as the front knee straightens, cross the wrists, hinge from the hips, the arms float out to the sides. Cross the wrists again, shift forward, and open. It's like we're receiving, and then bowing in gratitude. Cross the wrists, shift forward, and open one more time, the butterfly. Take a bow, spread the wings. Cross the wrists, and open. Beautiful. Step the front foot back in, hug the tree. Take your time. From here, the arms open. The hands float down, then the backs of the hands face each other. They float up the midline of the body and then drift out to the sides, the fountain. Breathing in, rising up. Breathing out, letting go. How much can you let go as we learn to move like water, soft but powerful? Breathing in, breathing out one more time, the fountain. And then reverse direction with the arms, circle in front, hug the tree. You know, I love the hugs. And then from here, the arms turn. One hand on top of the other. Then this hand drops down, toss away. The hand waves in towards the heart and then moves forward, right towards me. Other side, toss away. The hand waves in and then presses forward, repulsing the monkey, calming the monkey mind. Creating focus and clarity, breathing in, breathing out. You can even lean into it if you like, just feeling the flow. One more time, repulse monkey. This time both hands float over to the side, then they drift down and they brush out to the corner. They circle all the way around and then out to the other corner, making a figure 8 right in front of the body, polishing the table, as if your hands are gliding on a nice smooth surface, making it shine. Gentle rotation, shifting the weight. One more time, polishing the table. And the arms float down, circle in front, hugging the tree. From here, the arms open wide, the hands float down by the sides. Then reverse direction with the arms, they float all the way up and over, the backs of the hands face each other, then spiral the hands down the center. Back out to the sides and up as we nourish the three treasures, the mind, body, and breath. Breathing in, breathing out, spiraling the arms down the center. One more time, nourishing the three treasures. Then the arms float behind. They scoop forward, all the way up and over, and then down in front of the body. The bathing breath. Breathing in as you gather, breathing out. You can even imagine this healing energy washing through the body, giving us healing and vitality. Breathing in, breathing out. One more time, the bathing breath. And the arms float out to the sides like you're spreading your wings. The arms float down, the palms face up, one hand on top of the other. And this hand floats all the way up and over, down the center line of the body. Other side, breathe in as the hand floats up. Breathing out, centering. Calming the heart, calming the mind. One more time, centering. This time both hands float all the way up and over, just as much as you can. The hands float down to the waist as you soften down. Then circle the hands in front as if you had a big ball right in front of the body, coming all the way around and under, back up to the heart and down. One more time, opening the heart, rising up, softening down. This time making a diamond shape with the hands right in front of the heart, and then press out, sending out all your loving kindness to the world. May all beings be free from suffering. May they be happy. May they be healthy. May they live with ease. And then turning your palms to face yourself, the hands come to the heart for self-compassion. May I be kind to myself. May I feel connected with all beings. May I love myself just as I am. And the hands can float down to the lower abdomen. You can step your feet together or as close as you can. You can close your eyes or just keep a soft gaze, letting your body rock and sway ever so slightly. Bamboo in the wind. Feeling the sensations in the body. Feel the sensations of the breath. And then bring your attention into your heart, creating an inner smile. Expressing gratitude to yourself for being here today. And if your eyes are closed, you can slowly open them. The hands can come together in front of the heart, and we can finish with a bow. And stick around.
At this point, you may sit and take a comfortable position and settle your body, feeling the steadiness of earth beneath you. And now, gently inviting your awareness to shift, to open to the water element within. Allow your breath to soften as though each inhale and exhale has become slightly more fluid, more wave-like. Now tuning into liquidity, cohesion, the water element as it lives and moves through you. Where earth was firmness, water is motion. Water is the capacity to connect, carry, merge, and dissolve. Sense into this stickiness where tissues meet, where surfaces touch, where there is an adhesion and bonding, and also into the flow, the sliding, shifting, the releasing and coming together that water makes possible. Bring gentle awareness to the moisture of the body, the sheen at the eyes, softening the gaze from within, the saliva in the mouth, ready to break down nourishment, the sweat on the skin, reminding you of your boundary and your permeability all at once. Water marks the borderland between surfaces, where one thing becomes another, where contact is made and released, where motion lives. Let your attention explore this sense of permeability, the places where the body is not sealed shut, but porous, responsive, and alive. Now draw your awareness deeper into the rivers of your being. Feel the peristalsis of the digestive tract, the rhythmic wave of movement guiding nourishment through you. Sense the pulsing of blood, the body's own tide rising and falling, carrying warmth and oxygen to every cell. Feel the trickle of lymph, quiet and unseen, cleansing, clearing, renewing. Imagine the stream of capillary beds, countless tiny channels linking inner landscapes like tributaries of a great watershed. And perhaps you can sense a thumping in your chest, the gentle drumbeat of the heart, water and rhythm mingling into life. Water is never truly still, even in silence. There is a subtle movement, a shimmer, a drift, a soft rearranging. Let your breath reflect that now. Not forced, not controlled, just allow. On the inhale, feel the gathering fluids towards the center. On the exhale, feel the release, flowing fluids outward, gravity guiding motion without effort. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Let yourself silently whisper if it helps. I flow on the inhale. I release on the exhale. I flow. I release. Feel the truth within you. You are made of water. You are water. Changing, cleansing, carrying life. Capable of yielding without breaking. Capable of shaping stone through persistence alone. And rest here for a few slow breaths, feeling the fluidity of your being. The water element is alive in you. Water is symbolizing in astrology from Native Americans different emotions, purification, and adaptability. The Native American cultures believe that water holds sacred powers and is essential for life. They emphasize the importance of being in harmony with water and recognizing those healing and transformative properties. And now, relax to the sacred healing ritual of the water spirit.
Renewal.
Before we go into our reflection and silence, you might want to reflect. Water takes the shape of its container. What containers or boundaries help you stay emotionally healthy? And where might your boundaries be leaking? Our candle and reflection. Begin gently returning to your physical presence. Bring with you the fluid ease of water. Feel once again the breath, not rigid, not forced, but tidal, natural, alive. And if you wish to place a hand on your heart or belly, and allow these words to settle. May I move with change. May I release what must flow on. May I return to myself again and again, like rain to the earth, like river to the sea, like tide to the shore. Take one final breath, inhaling fluidity, exhaling release. And when you're ready, gently open your eyes, carrying the ease of water with you into the moments ahead. Namaste. Next week, we'll explore space, the final frontier. See you then. Bye-bye.